Sindh the Sindh Museum, which is held in Hyderabad. The museum is situated in behind to the SSBC Sri Southern Gas Office, and also the library of St. Hill. Sindh traditional, and this is the main area of the traditional part of in village life in Sindh, representing. This is the Sindh weapons, 1843 to 1947. This is the Khanjar and pistols. These tombs represent the Mir Fateh Ali Talpur, Kubaz, Mir Fateh Ali Talpur. These are belonging to the Miran who fight to the freedom to the British, and these weapons are the British Army, and that diggers and other things are belonging to the Mir. Iron and swords. The Mir fought to the British Army. This is the name of Jula, Handro, Pingo, Jula, and it is the traditional Jula of the Sindh. This is the Sindh famous you can see the Jula, and the traditional Julas of the Sindh. This is the case which is made that time in Sindh, and this case is made by this charkha, and these are the Sindh tradition. Clothes and all things. The important role of the music in Sindh. This is tambour, and that time, and now the classical music a part of the Sindh. That is a very beautiful Sindhi traditional clothes. You see the ajrak. This is the ajrak, Sindhi traditional ajrak and clothes, and these are also the Baloch tribe clothes are here, and Sumra. This is the Sumra tribe clothes. You see that, and Chauhan tribe that time. The Chauhan real smart tribe. Samrat, you can see Samrat tribe. Bravery tribe are wearing that time these clothes. Meghwa tribe, and also Bhil Kuli tribe. The clothes. This is the Jogi, Sindh, the Jogi tribe, being a bowl, kashkol, and these things we call the Jogi. These are the music, Cherry, Gezon, Garion, and Yaktaro. In Sindhi we call him Yaktaro. This is the music, very important part. in Sindh and Bansuri. And this is the dhol, which is mostly used by the Shiri tribe. And you can see the Nagara. In Urdu, we call him Nagara. Shehnai and Sharnai, old Bansuri. This is the Sindhi tribe. Old, and you see the Nefel that time, and we Chadhatalim, Ghantia, these are the that time using. This is the old time, the Kajau camel seat. You see this is the Kajau, which is put on the camel and people are traveling. And this weapon is belonging to the 1853 and Mir Abbas Ali Khan Thalpur tribe, their arms, and these are their time rifles. And this picture is Mir Abbas Ali Khan Thalpur. Gunpowder all pouch are also available here. These are the old weapons which is used Thalpur dynasty. Just like take the soldier put on the wartime, the warrior costume in Sindh. This is Thalpur's period, 1788 and 1843 AD. These pots or weapons used that time. In Thalpur times, you see metal object. Now the Kalhora, these are the 1701 and 1783 pots, which is Jew Kalhora tribe. The Kalhora period 1790 to 1786 AD. The Khoon, Mughal period pots. You see the Mughal period pots. 1599 to 1980. This is the Mughal period pots. And the Sama period 1351 to 1520 AD. These weapons used that time. Sumra's period and soon handicrafts that time used, and handmade money, which is used Sikha coins at the time of Akbar, emperor of the India, Balsavir Pakohin, 1556 to 1857. That time the Bahadur Shah Zafar. These sikkahs are made by the silver. That time used these sikkahs at the time of Bahadur Shah Zafar. Old Quran Majid, Furqan Hamid, 1950 Hijri or 810 Hijri, also 1000 Hijri. Hijri means the Islamic months, and 1200 Hijri and also earliest 212 Hijri as well, and 1213 Hijri and 1347 Hijri, also 900 Hijri. The old Quran Majid, Furqan Hamid, or these sikas means money is used. You see there, 1556 to 1857. These sikas are, yeah, this is the some kind of brief. You see that, and famous Sufi Buzurg Hazrat Shah Abdul Latif Bejai, Neel Kashi. Now in Sindh, you see these are the most important drinking waters or tea for the tea or kawas used that time. These things in Sindhi tradition and Sindh mostly, that time plates which is used some kind of wood and mud. You see and this is dabq and handmade fan. You see the basketry work, and blacksmith that time, the Sindh representing, and also Koi weaving work. Also Kashi glazed tile. You see, these all things belonging to the Sindh tradition that time, and ajrak making work, also the bed. You can see the bed lamps. Carpenter that time. In Sindhi, we call him Chandri and Vadha. And this is the tradition of the village of the Sindh. You see when the leather working in Sindh, and this is also the tradition of the Sindh, old work. This is the cobbler, representing the chundri, wearing of the chundri for the women and for the girls. This is the goldsmith of Sindh who made the handbook, and it is the stone carving that time. These traditions all belonging to the Sindh, very old. Now the work of jewelry that time, which is used in Sindh tradition, also have the pictures are belonging to Mohenjo-daro tradition, very old historical industrial civilization. You see that, which is found in Mohenjo-daro in Sindh. You see the embroidery work representing here by the of Sindhi topi, the traditional handmade wool here. These are the making of the Sindhi topi. You can say the Sindhi cap.